Where is this bag that you've been chasing? We're supposed to be posted up like Santa, dude. It's like you're a leprechaun trying to get to the end of the rainbow. Have you ever seen the end of a rainbow? I didn't think so. Those leprechauns are fast, dude. So what is it that you really want? Is it fame, fortune, girls, guys, Camaro ZL1? What do you think is gonna happen when you get there? I just drew this bag of money. Do you want this? I mean, you probably do. I can't give it to you. But you can give it to yourself. Alright? Hear me out. So what do you really want? It's not this. Money is great, but it's not this. That's what you really want. And I know all these blue collar guys watching are gonna be like, no, brother, that ain't me. That right there, I'm just working. Just wanna work with my hands. No, dude. You're telling me you don't wanna come home and have loving wife and kids run to the door? So there's something missing. When I say that everything you do as a man is motivated by this, you could say all you want. Oh no, I'm just working on myself. I'm doing this for me. I'm not trying to meet too many girls right now. Why not? You're just doing it for yourself? Because if this was just a world of all men, you wouldn't be motivated, would you? Yeah, we'd go on more hikes and stuff. We'd have more time to spend with the boys. But at a certain point, there's something missing. And I say all this to say that that's the main motivator right there. If you've got a little bit of testosterone in you, you'll understand that. And by now you've probably realized that action is everything. There's a good quote I have written on my wall over here, and it says, don't trust words, trust actions. You can talk about it all you want, but is anything gonna happen until you do it? No. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You become a machine, man. That's what we are. We're machines. We get stuff done. We have our daily habits and we just do it. I bet we all relate to COVID and having all this time to ourselves and nothing to show for it because we were all just inside watching Family Guy. I'm sure some guys were out there hustling. I respect that. It was a rough time for everybody. But what I'm saying is that action is what you have to show for yourself. So yes, action is important, but the way you think about your actions is what matters. You might want the money, the fame, the car, the women, but you don't actually want those things. We are motivated to be recognized. That's all we want. That's what we're wired for, is getting things done. And when you're recognized for it, now we want to do more. We crave that. So how can we give that recognition to ourselves? Our imaginations are a powerful thing, man. It's been proven that our brains cannot tell the difference between what is imagined and what is actually happening. If you've ever had a lucid dream, you know that your mind is capable of creating things that are so close to reality that you almost can't tell. Almost every successful person uses visualization because they are giving themselves that feeling of being recognized and appreciated. And since your brain can't tell the difference, now your brain is creating these emotions and feelings of being powerful and recognized. You feel like a winner. And when you make that a habit, now you're feeling like a winner all the time. You don't think that's going to make you more productive, more successful when you're feeling like a winner while you're doing the actions along with visualization? Of course you are. That's why it works. There's a great story about Jim Carrey, who's one of my favorite actors. And this was while he was coming up, trying to be famous, trying to get his big break. He got this check from the bank and he wrote a $10 million check to himself, put it in his wallet, and he would stand overlooking Hollywood with this $10 million check, and he would be imagining giving that check to himself. And over time, with practice and doing the reps, taking the actions, he got booked for The Mask. If you've seen The Mask, goated movie. And guess how much they paid him for The Mask? 10 mil, that's right. And that's because Jim Carrey felt like a winner before he had even won. So by the time it actually happened, he was like, well, yeah, of course I got it. I've been feeling like this the entire time. So the reason that you're feeling stuck is because you don't feel like a winner. You feel like you're stuck. So if you have a big goal that you're striving toward, just make it inevitable in your mind. Every day, just imagine that you've already done it and really be there. Because that feeling of achieving it is just going to become your new normal, and you're going to see everything around you start to reflect that. Because reality is just a mirror of your inner state. Because then you're already 10 steps ahead of everybody else. So when it finally happens to you, like it did to Jim Carrey, you're going to go, well, yeah, of course it happened. I've known this was going to happen. It was inevitable. I did it every day. And not only did I do the proper actions, but I felt that I was already done. Live in the end, as Neville Goddard says. I already have 1 million subscribers, man. So you might as well join the party now, dude. We're all going to make it. So if you made it this far, I love you, dude. And I will see you in the next video. Trust.